Hey guys, Stellar here, back with another Stellar Speaks video for you guys, and today I'm just going to be sharing some random thoughts with you. Okay, so this morning I got up and I saw WeCU's video. Some of my clips were featured in her video. I really do like her style of videos. They're really quick, but they're to the point and they're entertaining. So I was excited. So I watched the video and I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious, but not for the reasons that people would think. I thought it was funny with the guy who was reading the comments about the pregnancies, the questions that people were asking about being pregnant or becoming pregnant, being, pregnancy, whatever it was. I thought that was funny. I was just laughing more at how stupid people can be and how, they don't take the time to proofread what they are asking questions about. That's what I found the most funniest. As far as the other person who was in the video, whatever. But I was kind of disturbed at how similar the characters were, and that's a little freaky to me. But, I've got the whole Valley Girl down. I mean, I've done the Valley Girl talk. I've done Valley Girl talk for like forever, because I can remember being in school, and I like totally talk like this, especially like when we go to games and like people didn't really know who I was. I'd be talking like this with all my friends and they would just think that was the funniest thing. But I have done this voice like forever. And so, yeah, I have the voice down and the mannerisms, I mean, whatever. But it was just really freaky for me to see them side by side. But apparently, the other person who was featured in the WeCU video wasn't so happy about the WeCU video. She said that it was mean and hurtful. And, you got to be understanding because she's not on her meds. She's, high-risk pregnancy and whatnot. And if you guys only knew the amount of hate she got, you guys would be like so beside yourself, I guess she was trying to say. And I read that and I'm thinking, for real? Come on. Come on. Well, a few minutes later, I saw that the video was down. And I thought to myself, somebody threatened to strike. Somebody threatened to strike. Because people like her want to censor people like us creative creators because they don't like it. They don't like it. And so, they can do and say whatever they want, but they're going to shut us up as creators because we don't have the right to use our platforms for what we use them for. So they're going to shut us up. And I thought to myself, she threatened to strike, just like she did me a few years ago. I don't remember how long ago. And sure enough, that's what happened. She put the threat out there. Basically, if you don't take this video down, I'm going to strike your channel. Like I said, she's done the same to me. Now, way back when, let's go to story time, boys and girls, shall we? Way back when, one night, a few of us were in a live stream. I don't even remember whose live stream it was. I don't remember whose chat it was. But we were in there talking about our favorite topic to talk about. And that was the drama queen, right? We were talking about the drama queen. Well, this person comes in and starts screaming at everybody in the chat, just saying how unfair we were, how jealous we were, how blah, 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 just going on defending her queen. And then she left the chat. And everybody's like, what the heck was that all about? Well, she left the chat and went and started her own live stream, right? And went on and was pretty much bashing anybody who was in that chat and just going on. And she had lost her cool completely and she's just sitting there ranting and raving on her live stream. Well, we who were in the previous chat went to her chat and, of course, started defending ourselves, started talking crap back, and she turned the whole table. She didn't understand why people were coming at her and attacking her and how unfair. This is my live stream. How dare you guys come to my channel and attack me? Yet she had just done the same. So everybody was heated. Everybody was just going off. And then we all left the live stream. And of course, we were talking about the lunacy that just happened. Well, I decided to make a video. I made a video of this person and got some sound bites of her saying like, you don't want to see me get ghetto. You don't want to see me get ghetto. And I said it to ghetto gangster type music. And I thought it was funny. I was trying to make light of the situation because it was funny when you sat back and you're like, okay, it was funny. Well, anyhow, I made the video, and it's a short video, just, it's on my old channel. Maybe I'll link it up here. And I thought it was funny. And the people who saw it thought it was funny too. And I thought maybe this person was be cool enough to say like, oh my gosh, yeah, how embarrassing. I did kind of fly off the handle, and okay, thanks. That video is funny, because it wasn't mean or malicious. But that person came to me. I don't even think it was a DM. I think she commented on the video. I have a video with all the comments as well. And she said, basically that I was a hypocrite and that I was a bully and blah, 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 all this other stuff we always hear from crybabies. And, oh, that she was threatening me that I better take the video down or she's going to strike me. Well, I wasn't really scared about a strike. I was more or less concerned, like, look, I'm not trying to provoke her. I'm not trying to hurt her feelings. I thought she'd get a kick out of it. I really did. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I took the video down. I took the video down. I thought, all right, cool, whatever. People saw it. It's done. It's over with. Whatever. Move on. I kid you not. Later on that evening, she was on a live stream bashing people left and right with the drama queen. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. You're a freaking hypocrite. You came to me, asked me to take down that video because I was being mean. I was bullying you. I was being whatever. Now you're sitting on a live stream putting out false accusations against people. And that false accusation was she and the drama queen were saying that Marla was trying to steal her baby, kidnap her kid. And I'm like, what? And I have a clip of that too. So if anybody thinks I'm lying, I have the clip. And I'm just like, what in the hell is wrong with this person? You can't come at me and say, you're being a bully, you're being a hypocrite, take down my video, and then turn around and go on a live stream and bash on people that have absolutely nothing to do with you. And they're like, oh my God, she makes so many videos about me. Marla had one video of her at that time. And I think that's the only thing she's ever done, one video on her. So I put the video back up. I thought, screw it. I'll take the strike. If that's what it means, I'll take the strike. Although my video fell, and all my videos fall under fair use. I don't fight them because what's the point? If these people are going to be crybabies about crap, let them be crybabies. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. But yes, I use my videos in fair use. This video is used in fair use. But I put the video back up and it's still up. And then I made the other video about hypocrisy. And that's the one thing that absolutely has driven me absolutely crazy in this little realm of YouTube, is the complete and utter hypocrisy of these types of people. They want to sit on their platform and say whatever it is they want to say, do whatever they want to do, act however they want to act. But yet when we, the viewers, the creators, turn around and want to use their content or use something that they've done, they want to hush us up. They want to threaten, I'm going to strike you. I'm going to strike you. Where is the fairness in that? If you're going to say and do things, then you're going to be held accountable for those. And I don't care if it was 2 years ago, 20 years ago. Once you put it out there, it's still on you. And that right there is reality. That's reality, people. Nothing's going to change it. It doesn't matter how many times you apologize for things. Not everybody is going to buy apologies and move on. But the more I sat here and I thought about it, and I thought to myself, okay, this other person that's in the video and the drama queen are continuously crying about the hate that they get, crying about the haters and how much they get so much hate. And, oh, you'd be amazed at how much hate I deal with. And I just sit back and think, why don't you stop and ask yourself, what have I done that has attracted so many haters? What have I done to people that makes them hate me so much? But they don't. They don't. They sit there and they cry about it and put the blame on the haters. There is something that these people put out that makes people not like them, that makes people hate on them. I, myself, like I said, I don't hate anybody, but I've come to my own conclusions by everything that has come out of their mouths. But they don't get it. They don't get it. But another thing, I sit here and I think to myself, if you're really getting that much hate, and if you've been doing this for X amount of years and you're still getting hate, and you're still here, then that's on you. That's all on you. You're the one who chooses to sit here and stay here. And if you've been sitting in it in X amount of years and you haven't changed your ways or just walked away from it all, then that's on you. That right there tells me you enjoy it, you like it. YouTube is a huge place. They could disappear and pop up in another community if they wanted to, if the hate was really getting to them, or just unplug completely, but they won't because they're obsessed with it. They have to enjoy the attention that they get, the adrenaline rush that they are getting from the hateful comments, the hateful messages. Nobody's going to convince me of anything different, because no way in hell would I sit here if I was being hated on daily, getting emails, messages, DMs that were hateful and mean and threatening. No way. I would unplug. I'd be done. But these people don't do that. And it leads me to believe that they enjoy it. And hey, if you want to sit there and enjoy it and wallow in it, that's on you. It's not up to me to be policing what people say and do and whatever. That's not on me. That's not me. That's all on you or your spouse or your family. But answer me this. If this person in the other video was saying how much hate she gets, and she's always crying about the haters. I mean, she even makes videos about haters' comments. Who does that, really? Who does that? If you're not going to give it attention, you're giving it attention. But she's always talking about the hate. And there's been times where she gets so upset, she's breaking down, crying about the hate that she gets. My question is, why hasn't her spouse stepped in and said, look, enough is enough. I don't like to see you upset by what people are saying, by what strangers are saying about you. I don't like the way I have to put up with your crappy attitude after you've read those messages, because this is affecting their home life. This is affecting their relationship. This is affecting the way she treats her child. This is affecting the child that's inside of her when she's sitting there wallowing in this hate. But why hasn't her spouse said, enough is enough, be done with it? I understand you like to get ready with me. I understand you like to talk to these people, but get off YouTube and talk to these people on the phone. FaceTime these people. But be done with the hate. Where is he? Why hasn't he stepped in to stop it? And it's the same with the drama queen. She wants to sit there and say, oh, well, I didn't know better. I didn't know better. Why wasn't the old man stepping in and telling her, hey, enough is enough? I mean, he did try. I did see. But they both enjoyed it. They both played into it. But yeah, with this other person, where's her spouse? Where's his backbone to say enough is enough? You're about to have a child. Be done with this. Stop. I haven't seen that happen, but it's all on us, right? It's all on the haters who are making her life miserable. Look, I don't know what she's done to everybody. I have seen what she's done to a few people, and I don't like it. I've heard what she has said about Mexicans, and yeah, I was highly offended. I don't like her. I don't like the style of person that she is. I don't like her hypocrisy. Now, people might want to say, like, oh my gosh, you're just a bully. When you do your parodies, you're such a bully. I don't really care. At this point, I do not care. Don't like it, don't watch. Isn't that what they always tell us? If you don't like something, don't watch it. I don't care. I'm not here to coddle them. If they can't handle it, then they need to move on. If they're getting hated on continuously, what does that benefit them? How does that benefit them? Why would they want to sit there and wallow in it if they didn't enjoy the attention? Sadly, what they attract is negative attention. That's the bottom line right there. But, I was thinking about this more, and when I saw the tweet and this other person in the video was saying, like, I'm off my meds and I'm a high pregnancy. Okay, what does that have to do with us? What does that have to do with us? Again, that's up to her spouse. If she is off her meds and a high pregnancy, her spouse, her partner, should be the one to say, get offline. It's not good for you. It's not good for our child. Get offline. It's not up to us. And if somebody wants to say, like, oh, you guys are just being bullies and you guys should just think and stop and be a little bit more thoughtful. Well, let's see here. The drama queen has said this many a times before. She's not here to babysit. Right? Because the drama queen has many, many children who are in her chat. Well, she's talking about sexual positions, sexual interactions, sexual toys, sexual, showing her boobs off, right? And people have gotten on her. right? Saying, oh, you should be a little respectful about the people who are in your chat. And what's her response? Why? It's not up to me to be policing what they do. It's up to their parents to be watching what they're watching or keeping an eye on them. I'm not here to babysit. It's not up to me. So the same thing can be said in this other person's situation, right? It's not our job to make sure that she's feeling okay or she's doing okay or her high pregnancy is going okay. That's her spouse's job. That's her job. That's her family's job, not our job. So how come the drama queen could sit there and say, you know, it's up to the parents. I'm not going to age restrict because it's up to the parents to keep an eye on their kids. Same thing could be said about a grown-ass woman that needs to be taking care of herself. And if she can't, then it's up to her spouse. It's not up to us to be worried about her feelings. I don't worry about her feelings because she did not take other people's feelings into consideration while she was bashing on them. She didn't stop and think what they might be going through. So yeah, tit for tat. Call me a bully. I don't care. At this point, I do not care. I really don't, because I know who I am and I know I'm not a bully. And I know I'm not leading a miserable life. God, I hate when people say that. Oh, you know, if people are saying mean things about you, it's just a reflection on them and their miserable life because they're just so miserable. They've got to be miserable and be miserable towards you. Bullshit. I'm far from miserable. I don't have a miserable life. I'm not miserable with myself. I call it like it is. I see it like I see it. And I'm going to say it. If you're acting stupid and acting a fool, yeah, I'm going to poke fun at you. Because if you can't see how stupid you are acting, maybe you'll see it when I do a parody on you. Maybe you'll see it when I make a video about you. But you won't see it because you're too blind to see it and you don't understand why people hate on you. It's because you're acting stupid. Okay, calm down, Stiller, calm down. All right, guys, I apologize. I'm a little heated because when it comes to this topic of hypocrisy and the hypocritical people that I see, it just really gets under my skin and really gets me agitated because I just, I hate it. I hate that these people will sit there and point the fingers at others and call people bullies and whatever, but they never take accountability for the things that they have said and done. And it just drives me insane. So hopefully I got my point across. Hopefully you guys understood what I was saying. But the bottom line is, if you're sitting there wallowing in the hate and it's getting to you and it's upsetting to you and you do nothing to stop it or change it, that's on you. If you're not sane enough or you're not in a position where you can do that, then that's up to your spouse, your partner, whoever is around you. They need to say, enough is enough, unplug, this is making you miserable, this is making you an ugly person, I don't like the way that this is hurting our family, our life, etc., etc. Time for you to unplug. It's up to them, not us who are viewers, not us who are creators. It's not up to us to monitor what's going on in your life. That's up to you, your spouse, or whoever's around you. I can tell you this. If I was sitting back and getting hated on, or people were threatening me or doing all these other things that these people are saying is happening to them, my family would step in and say, no, you're done. You're done. But of course, we're dealing with some very stubborn people, so they're not going to sit back and be like, okay, of course, it's my right to have a channel. So then it's on them. It's on them. And I don't sit here and worry about their conditions, their well-being, or anything like that. I'm doing what I'm doing. If they don't like it, don't watch. End of story. That's it. That's over and done with. Oh, very quickly before I log off, I forgot to put this in there. I think unless I said it, I apologize if I'm repeating myself. But the same person that was in the We See You video was featured in that. Look, I had not dealt with her at all when I made that video about her. You know, I made that video, she didn't like it, whatever, we went back and forth, and I was done. Didn't watch her videos. I can't watch her videos. I get very nauseous. I hadn't dealt with her. And just a few months ago, she came to me on my Twitter. She wasn't tagged in anything. She must have seen a tweet, and she responded to me on Twitter. She basically was lecturing me because I was talking about Becky and the crusty dusty bear or some crap like that. She came and she lectured me and blah, 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 blah. Came and ran her little mouth on my Twitter when I had nothing to do with her. I've never left comments on her videos or nothing like that. Never went looking for her, but she came looking for me, and she came and she proceeded to lecture me. So when I go to respond, she's blocked me. Block and delete, block and delete. And I just sat and thought to myself, now, do you do that? Do you go up to a beehive and poke it and then run? Yeah, I don't think so. So for anybody who wants to say, like, she's never done anything to you, she never said anything to you, well, that's my place to say whether she has or hasn't. And to me, she should have just stayed clear of me and left me alone, because I don't need her to lecture me about anything. I'm grown and I will do and say whatever it is I please. All right, with that said, I am done. I need to go cool down. Whew, but that felt good. I just had to vent and get that out, because the hypocrisy will get me every time. Moral of the story, if you're getting hate, you're getting hated on, it's making your life miserable, then you need to disconnect. You need to find another hobby. You need to get yourself out of that situation, because there ain't nobody going to do it but yourself or your spouse or your partner or anybody who's around you that actually cares about you. All right, that's it. That's all I got to say. Remember, each and every one of you are awesome. Now go out there and make it a stellar day.